Elijah, looking back on your career now, going to your senior year, did you picture yourself getting to this level, being a leader, being the type of player you are?
Not really. I mean, you dream of those type of situations when you're just getting here and stuff, but you never really know how everything's going to pan out. And I mean, can't ask for anything more than to be in this situation and be a leader on the team. So.
And it's always good to have guys messing with you a little bit too. They're behind the scenes. Was it difficult at all making the transition when you touched the ball so much in high school? And I know you're going to give me the selfless, answer that you're doing what's required. But on one level, is it a little bit tough to kind of get that up?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. But I mean, it doesn't make for too hard of a transition. I mean, I'm still on the offensive side, maybe not touching the ball, but the guy behind me is. So I kind of know where he's thinking he's wanting to go, and see an open hole. So I mean, that helps me out a little bit.
Take me through a play when you're the lead blocker. What do you look for? What's going through your mind in your stance and the snap, and then as you go and execute your block?
Yeah. I mean, first off, depends on what kind of front they have. Odd or even front. Depending on how we block the play, whether it's inside zone or outside zone, whatnot. But I mean, usually I'm just looking for the flow and trying to catch an open hole and get through there and get my hat on somebody and make sure that they're covered up so Crawford or Petaway or McCoy can squirt out behind me and take off running down the field.
And I know people think that it's just a matter of you hitting them, but really there's more to it. There's a side you want to target or an angle, things like that I think a lot of people don't realize, the technical aspects of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier, getting through the hole and everything, getting a hat on somebody. I mean, like I was saying, whether it is outside zone or inside zone or anything like that, I mean, there's different techniques for every play and different ways you want to block those guys for where the ball's supposed to go and the way you practice it for it to go that way. So, it's not super hard, but it's little technique stuff like that really makes play work.
But it's that over and over again.
Oh yeah.
You're doing it.
Almost muscle memory. Yeah.
They laid a stat out here. The Big 12 averaged 199.5 plays per game.
Yeah,
last year, more than any other thing. So
guarantee.
You're talking like a ton of snaps.
Oh yeah, a lot of snaps. I mean, games are fast-paced, and that's usually why the score is higher in the Big 12 the last couple of years too, because all the plays being run and kind of the transition from huddle and offense and go no huddle offense is really a blame for the plays.
You mentioned the different guys running behind you. Is there any difference in the way that you block for them based on their running style, or is it up to them really to react what you're doing?
I kind of block the same. I mean, I feel like if I'm consistent in the way I'm blocking every time, then I mean they're all going to learn how I'm blocking and make their run game good off me and how I'm blocking. So,
is there one guy that tends to run into you or over you more than
No, not really at all. I mean, surprisingly, you'd be surprised you'd think there would be, but we got three good backs back there that do a good job. So.